Hello, and good afternoon. This is a nice day today here, but we're still inside because it's pretty cold. We are back to a Cornas today. Now, this is again from the Northern Rhone. It's 100% Syrah, and I've been really a lot more interested in Cornas over the last year or so, but unfortunately, we haven't tasted many together. Hopefully, we will fix that. This is Domaine Courbis. Courbis, a very, very old family property. I think going back to the 16th century, they say. So it's quite something. And they make Saint-Joseph and Cornas, and they make some white wine, also Saint-Péret. Their Cornas, they have three, I think, labels. Now, the Cornas is an interesting area because there is a generic Cornas, which is a combination of several different plots, but there are also the single plot, Cornas, and the plots, like in Côte-Rôtie, are shared. So they have well-known plots like Renard, probably the most famous, Chai, Sabarot, Eygats, which is this one is from Champolrose, and others, but they are jointly owned, or different people have a different piece of that lot. So you will have that label on a couple, like Ferraton makes also les Eygats. Eygats is Eygats. This is a 2013. I bought these recently because, as I said before, I've been trying to buy more wines that we can drink reasonably soon. So if you buy 2018 now, you're gonna have to wait 10 years. If you buy 2013, maybe you'll drink it, in a year or two, and it makes it a lot more fun, I guess, so you can start discovering these things, and if you like them, you buy some of the newer ones. Anyway, I opened this yesterday. This was very interesting, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it. As I said, it's 100% Syrah. The color is very dark, even darker than the regular Syrah violet. I think it's got a little bit of brown in it. Don't know why. It's 13% alcohol. So not super high, and again, before the 2015, 16, 17 years, they were really incredibly hot. It's, I'm not sure if it's filtered or not. These things, usually they're destemmed. They destem their wine, and when they ferment them. Some of the Cornas people, not a lot, do destem their wine, like in Domaine du Tunnel, which hopefully one day we'll have one together. They also destem their grapes. In Côte-Rôtie, most people don't seem to, and there seem to be a little bit of this rivalry between what's sort of the right thing to do. But again, there's really no right or wrong. It really depends on what you like. And you can make a fine wine either way. It's not very clear, this wine, but the bottle itself doesn't have much of a deposit. So again, I'm not sure if it's, filtered or not. Anyway, let's take a whiff. And I felt this yesterday. It's almost, at first blush, it doesn't smell very good. It's got a little bit of that Madeira, which makes you believe that maybe the wine is oxidized over. But when you really do it again, it's got more of a cooked fruit, aroma. And yesterday I enlisted my daughter's sensory capabilities to help with that. And we detected some sort of cooked tomato, kind of that little bit of sweetness. It's, when you cook a vegetable like that, a little bit of honey even, so that sweetness theme again, but a bit more wild, which is you get from the honey. And then the usual, pepper, spiciness all on the nose as well. But really what's the most powerful up front is the cooked fruit. And it's not the typical, sort of blueberry, blackberry. It's more like a cooked tomato, which I know is weird, but this is what makes these things really interesting. And the spiciness and the honey, as we said. So it's a very interesting combination of things. Maybe the wine needs a little bit more time to harmonize all this, but at this snapshot, it's still fascinating to be able to separate these things before they become more harmonized. In the mouth, You get a lot of peppercorn, you know, ground peppercorn. So typical northern Syrah, very strong. You know, very, again, this is what you get. So I kind of like that. The fruit sort of disappears a little bit, and then the finish is less than I would expect. It's a little bit short, but again, I think it's a wine that probably needs more air and needs more time. It seems that all the elements are there, and I'm probably going to actually buy more of it just to be able to watch it evolve over time. But it's really interesting. It's really interesting. It's not fruity. It's a different kind of interest, and I kind of like that for a change. Anyway, cheers and see you soon.